Welcome back to Ada County Clink Chronicles. Today we're going over the 14th of August 2025. Let's get right into it. Durham, age 21, booked in at 11:47 p.m. Probation violation. Abel, age 39, booked in at 11:16 p.m. Misdemeanor for driving under the influence. Come on, Abel, you know better. Joseph, age 39, booked in at 10:53 a.m. Misdemeanor for open container and misdemeanor for resisting or obstructing officers. Joseph, I don't recommend resisting or obstructing officers, okay? Really don't. Your face can meet the concrete pretty fast, especially if you're putting up a big fight. They will take you down, and they will arrest you. Love it. Christopher, age 34, booked in at 10:23 p.m. Misdemeanor driving under the influence, second offense. Yeah, come on, dude. I got no sympathy for you. You already been busted for a DUI. Here's your second one now. I don't know what this look is supposed to be. But, yeah, enjoy those fines, buddy. Douglas, age 64, booked in at 9:35 p.m. Mr. Squinty. Maybe he's really squinting. Maybe he needs glasses. I don't see any, suntan lines from his glasses. Interesting. Misdemeanor for possession of marijuana. Oh, and that kind of makes sense. Misdemeanor for drug paraphernalia and misdemeanor for controlled substance. You just lost my sympathy right there with the regular drugs. Yeah, Boise City PD rocking it out. One less drug user on the street. Stephen, age 33, booked in at 9:32 p.m. Misdemeanor driving under the influence excessively. Yeah, pretty bloodshot eyes there, Stephen. Good job. There's no resisting. There's no refusing to ID yourself. No, none of that stuff. Looks like maybe it's your first one. And you were drinking pretty heavy, I get it. Yeah, just fix your fines and don't do it again, right? It gets really expensive. Andrew, age 33, booked in at 9:30 p.m. Felony, domestic violence with traumatic injury. Yikes. Yeah, you know better. You're 33 years old. You're not a kid anymore. You don't have that excuse. Fighting with somebody in your home where it's supposed to be a safe environment just irks me so bad. I hope you learned your lesson, dude. It's not okay. There's healthy ways to get rid of that inner violence that's inside of all of us, really. We've all got that. But healthy ways, man. Matthew, age 45, booked in at 9:13 p.m. Misdemeanor driving under the influence excessively. Misdemeanor also for consuming, possessing, or open container by the driver. Yikes, dude. 45, for sure. You actually look a lot younger, Matthew, than 45. I don't even see any gray in your hair, you SOB. Either way, yeah, don't drink and drive, man. Grab an Uber. I'm sure you have plenty of cash for it. It's not really that expensive compared to the DUI. Skyler, age 27, booked in at 9:12 p.m. Misdemeanor for driving under the influence. Man, there was a lot of drinking going on for a Thursday. Do you guys not have to work on Friday? What's going on? Skyler, you're still somewhat young, but you know better. Just fix your charges, man. Don't do it again. Brianna, age 18, booked in at 8:23 p.m. Felony, domestic violence with traumatic injury. See? Oh, gosh, I hate seeing this stuff, especially in the home. Seriously, the world's kind of a crappy place in some places, and it's a great place in other. But the home should be pretty much a good place always, right? I don't know. That's how I treat, or how I try to have the home here for my son and I. This is our place of refuge, or place of safety. Brianna, I hope you learned your lesson. Violence is not the answer at all. David, age 50, booked in at 7:31 p.m. Felony, controlled substance, and misdemeanor for drug paraphernalia. Heck yeah, Meridian City PD, another drug user locked up. I don't know what you're doing, David. You're 50 years old. Come on, dude. You know better. Ryan, age 40, booked in at 5:41 p.m. Failure to appear. Juan, Age 33, booked in at 5:35 p.m. Failure to appear times 2. Looks like for 1 felony and 1 misdemeanor. Victoria, age 34, booked in at 5:30 p.m. Felony, injury to child. Yikes. I don't know what happened there, Victoria, but the kids don't deserve this at all. I don't see you driving under the influence or driving with kids in the car. So, yeah. I don't know. I hope you're rethinking your life a little bit, rethinking your parenting plan. James, age 64, booked in at 5:15 p.m. Misdemeanor for driving under the influence and excessively. Misdemeanor accessory uses and structures violation. Detached in front of main building. What in the world charges that? I have no idea. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Also for misdemeanor for unlawful construction, repair, alteration, or removal of structure in violation of code. So this must be different than the, malicious injury to property. So I'm gonna hit pause. Let's look this up real quick. All right, in Boise, Idaho, detached accessory buildings or structures generally cannot be located in front of the main building unless approved as a conditional use by planning and zoning. Specific rules apply regarding setbacks, size, and height. Violations when these requirements are not met. Front yard I still don't understand. Detached accessory conditional use permit. Exceptions. And this still doesn't make any sense to me. What he's putting in the front of the building. What's this gonna say here? Oh, we're in the wrong area. Purpose. Incidental, customarily. So he put something, or he was building something in the front of a building without permission? On-post patio, shade covers, pergolas, and other structures under 250 feet. Interesting. So this guy is doing some kind of construction, I would imagine. And then unlawful construction, repair, or removal of structure in violation of code. Just a sec. So here this is. Permit requirements. Okay. So maybe he didn't have a permit for whatever he was doing. And he wouldn't have it because it was an illegal, accessory or structures violation anyways. Interesting. I don't know how this all went together. Was he drinking excessively at the job site? But he was driving at the same time too. So, you know what? These are just warrants. So this may not have been something he was nabbed all at the same time, right? Maybe he was busted for this and didn't get pulled over for it or something. I don't know. I'm kind of confused on that of what could have transpired. Anyways, let's move on. Maxwell, age 25, booked in at 5:10 p.m. Probation violation, felony. Logan, age 28, booked in at 5:08 p.m. Probation violation for felony. Cynthia, age 58, booked in at 4:30 p.m. Holy, how many? 10 charges. This is nuts. Are they all the exact same? Yikes. Controlled substance, obtained or acquired by deception, misrepresentation, fraud, or forgery. So was she stealing pharmaceuticals then? Because the misrepresentation, fraud, or forgery. Because I don't think that would apply to cocaine or meth or whatever like that. Because those are just already illegal. This is acquiring them at a pharmacy, using somebody's ID maybe. Oh, crazy. Ada County Sheriff though. Loving it. I almost guarantee no other department in this area has this many drug bust or drug charges on anybody else. This is great. Love it. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Guys and gals, of course. Michael, age 56, booked in at 4 p.m. Misdemeanor for alcoholic beverage. Consumer possess open container by the driver, and a misdemeanor for driving under the influence. Michael, dude, you're plenty old enough to know. Looks like this is your first charge, though. Just get it fixed, man. Don't do it again. They will get you. They are protecting other people's lives. It's very important. Aaron, age 18, booked in at 2:13 p.m. Misdemeanor for driving reckless. Dude, again, same deal. I'm surprised I haven't got more of these myself. Yeah, but they'll get you. Tamara, age 48, booked in at 1:40 p.m. Felony for burglary. Yikes. Tamara, get a job like the rest of us, yeah? Yeah. Rhonda, age 47, booked in at 12:45 p.m. Felony controlled facilities and introduce or attempt to introduce contraband into a correctional facility. Also misdemeanor for prescription drugs without a prescription. Yep. That'll land you some time in there. Hope you enjoy your time. Alvaro, right? Alvaro, age 50, booked in at 12:04 p.m. Misdemeanor for misdemeanor times 2. Julian, age 35, booked in at 11:52 a.m. Misdemeanor, domestic violence, violation of protection order. Again, people have no self-control. If you had some self-control, Julian, you would, read and understand this order that's been placed on you, that you cannot go wherever it is you were trying to go. And if you do, you get arrested. Boom. This is your own fault, dude. Seriously. Self-control is important. Jesse, age 35, booked in at 11:30 a.m. Misdemeanor for no contact order violation. Again, violating a no contact order violation of a protection order, self-control problem. You are right where you belong if you cannot control yourself. Colby, age 27, booked in at 11 a.m. probation violation. Miles, age 33, booked in at 10:49 a.m. felony controlled substance and misdemeanor for drug paraphernalia. Yeah. Ada County Sheriff again with another drug bust. Dude, you guys are champions yesterday. Loving this. Looks like we got another one. All right, Boise City PD, Meridian Police Department. You guys are going to have to step it up if you want to compete. Ada County Sheriff is dominating today. Well, yesterday on the drug bus, and I'm loving it. Samantha, age 35, booked in at 10:30 a.m. 6 felony charges. Yikes. Correctional facilities. Major contraband introduced or to convey, possess, receive, obtain, or remove. Felony controlled substance for delivery. Felony controlled substance or correctional facilities. Major contraband introduced or to convey. Same one as before. Same one as before. Controlled substance delivery. And 2 for criminal conspiracy. Right? Yeah. You have to figure out a way to get drugs in there. So they're probably busted her on those 2 things. Loving it. Crime doesn't pay. Well, sometimes it does until they get you. Then it doesn't pay at all. They take away everything. Ari, age 21, booked in at 9:50 a.m. Failure to appear. Anna, age 33, booked in at 6:05 a.m. That's early, right before breakfast. Felony, possession of controlled substance with intent to deliver. Oh, early morning drug bust? Yes. Boise City PD. They're not taking Ada County Sheriff score for granted. They're trying to bust some drugs. Loving it. Felony controlled substance, misdemeanor for possession of marijuana, and misdemeanor for drug paraphernalia. Sweet. Great job, guys and gals. Do we got some more here? Man, more drug charges. Gosh. We need to start assigning some gold stars to these departments. Cassidy, age 24, booked in at 5:35 a.m. 2 counts, felony injury to child, felony controlled substance times 2, felony evidence destruction, alteration, or concealment, misdemeanor, same charge, misdemeanor for drug paraphernalia times 2. Man, she was packing all sorts of drugs. They're not yours anymore, Cassidy. Enjoy your time in there. Get some help, right? Yikes. Oh my, look at this again. We'll talk about a red letter day Thursday. Jonathan, age 33, booked in at 3:13 a.m. Have we not seen this guy before? I'm pretty sure we have. Yeah, right there. Right there. Felony persistent violate. Yeah, don't let him out, okay? He has not figured out his, the wrongs of his ways of the controlled substance drugs area. He hasn't. This is also out of county warrant. Oh, gosh. Love it. Jonathan, man, you look good in orange, man. Why don't you just stay in there, okay? Lenny, age 45, booked in at 1:54 a.m. Felony malicious injury to property with damages in excess of $1,000 in value. Yikes. And misdemeanor first offense trespass, failure to depart. I don't know, Lenny. I don't know what somebody has to have like a desire to want to damage something. Maybe something had happened to you and you thought that this was the right way to get, vengeance or revenge. But this is not the way to do it, man. Crazy. Well, on that note, gosh, tons of drugs busted yesterday. Loving it. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the subs, and I'll see you guys next time.